So this is our idea for the 2242 project, which is a custom piggy bank, but it has extra security measures with it. So this is a rough sketch of what the piggy bank will look like from both the front view and the back view. So we can input either bills or coins. Either way, every time you put money into the piggy bank, you'll enter the amount in that you're putting in, so $50 for a $50 bill or $1 for a loonie. And then we'll keep track of the amount of money inside the piggy bank at all times, but if you want to display the amount, you have to use the fingerprint scanner. And then once the correct fingerprint is scanned, it'll send a signal to the display to display the total amount that's inside the piggy bank. And at the same time, we'll send a signal using Bluetooth to the talkie, which is basically just like a speaker, but it can do text-to-speech and say certain words out loud. So once the fingerprint is scanned, we'll display the amount that's currently in the piggy bank on the display, but also say the amount out loud as well. To incorporate Bluetooth into our project, what we're going to do is every time the user inputs money into the piggy bank, we'll send a signal over through Bluetooth to the cell phone, kind of to store information about certain transactions that they've made every now and then. And then once they scan their fingerprint as well, then we can give them kind of like a bank account overview of the total amount of money that they have inside, so we can see it on this screen as well as on the device.
Every time the user inputs money into the piggy bank, this matrix display actuator is going to show a smiley face. So once the servo motor has closed the slot, it sends a signal to the matrix display to show the smile. Also, to take out the money at the end, now we're going to go on to the back of the diagram. The user will scan an RFID tag to signal to the DC motor to open this door right here. The tag will also be scanned again to signal to the motor to close it.
User uses an ultrasonic sensor, as shown here, to signal to the servo motor to open the slot for the user to input bills. To close the piggy bank door, the ultrasonic sensor will send a second signal to the servo. User depresses a push button to signal to the servo motor to open the slot for the user to input coins. To close the piggy bank door, the push button sensor will be released and will send a signal to the servo. Finally, here's a list of sensors and actuators we'll be using. For sensors, we'll be using an ultrasonic sensor, a push button sensor, an RFID tag, a Bluetooth sensor, fingerprint scanner, and a touchpad keypad. For actuators, we'll be using an LCD display, a talkie, servo motor, matrix display, and a DC motor.